In the 1960s, teenage brothers and sister, Bill, Bob, Barry, John, Susan, and Paul, along with their mom, Barbara, made up the successful family band, the Cowsills. They had many great hits. They even inspired the TV show, The Partridge Family. Well, before the COVID lockdown, they dropped by the studio to tell us their wonderful story. I got to tell you, I've been so amped about having you guys here. Thank you for coming and being with us.
Thanks for having us.
Your family was the model, I guess, for what became the Partridge Family on television.
Absolutely.
They tried to get you guys to do it, and you didn't. What was the deal there?
You know, there were a bunch of different things, but the main thing was that it was always a vehicle for Shirley Jones.
I see.
So our mom wasn't going to be involved, and that was a deal breaker right there.
She was actually thrilled at that thought, frankly, but, you know.
We didn't want to do the show either. We were teenage guys that toured and had hit records, and when you're 19, you think you're going to have them your whole life, so we got that covered.
Yeah.
So we're living that life. We don't want to go to the studio every day and do a TV show.
I would have done it,
Excuse me. I would have loved to do the TV show.
Yeah.
Me
and
too,
it
Sue.
really does turn out. I'm sorry for you, though. They didn't want you. Though.
I know.
Yeah, they didn't want Paul.
They didn't.
But they did want me,
We've
and I
heard
wanted
this
you
our
all
whole
to
life.
know that.
We
They
think
wanted,
the girl is cute. The girl is cute.
And what did he say about the guys?
He said that the boys were stick figures.
Stick figures.
It's on a documentary. It's all verified. I promise I'm not making
They
it
did
up.
want Susan. They wanted nobody else.
Yep.
Really?
True
Yep.
word.
Well, I'm glad you guys turned it down.
I never
mean,
would have left
how
my
could
boys.
you have been the family without the family? It wouldn't have
Yes.
made sense. You know, you had so many great hits. The question, and I think we may even get to play this song in a little while, is The Rain and Other
Yeah,
other
the
things.
Rain
Park
Park
and
and
Other
other
Things.
things.
Where in the world did the name of that song come from? Was it?
Bob knows this.
It was called The Flower Girl. Which,
Yeah.
Which everybody calls it today. Oh, The Flower Girl.
Yeah, the Flower Girl song.
Parentheses underneath
But
that long
at the
name.
time, Scott McKenzie was coming out on MGM, which was our label, with that San Francisco Flowers in Her Hair song. And the MGM president, Morton Asseter, called Artie Kornfeld, our producer, and said, Artie, you can't be called The Flower Girl. They confuse it with
need a
Scott
new
McKenzie's
name.
song. You need a new name. And Artie, who was a hippie at the time, said, The Rain, the Park, and Other Things. And when we heard that, we thought, nobody, and to this day don't, is going to remember that title.
Did you have a favorite that you guys loved more than the other Cowsills songs?
Well, I liked Hair only because when we did Hair, we played our own instruments. We did it ourselves. MGM wasn't in the booth looking over our shoulders because we were
pretty cool.
just kids. You had to watch these kids. And that ended up being our biggest hit.
Well, I want to tell you, though, your version of Hair was better than the one from the Broadway musical.
thank you.
It was the signature song. I think most people know your version. They don't know the one
It
from
was the
Broadway.
AM hit popped up version.
Yeah, it wasn't the
and we
play
rode a
version.
wave. It was us. It was Fifth Dimension with Aquarius. It was Three Dog Night with Easy to Be Hard.
And
At
Oliver.
the same time,
And
we didn't
Oliver,
know
yeah.
when we recorded it was going to be part of a big Hair rush.
Right.
You guys are still making music. You've got new music out called Rhythm of the World.
They're coming. The Rhythm of the World is a new album that we decided to make because we think we're relevant
Yeah,
still. People
Yeah.
have told us we're relevant, so we're going to believe them.
And we also wrote a ton of songs.
And we wrote a ton of
The only
songs.
thing
When you
can
write
do,
songs, you need
have
to record them.
You got 20 songs on this album, right?
Yes, we do.
Half of it is a cappella.
Right.
So we got into this a cappella glee.
It's the
kind of
acapella
thing.
of our hits.
Yes.
Yeah.
No kidding. That'll be
yeah.
interesting.
But not
Yes.
just the three of us. We built it up. You'd need a choir to do it. But it
You'll
was a
see.
great
Or you'll
experiment.
hear.
You'll hear.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear
for it
it.
every
I
rock,
bet our
actually.
audience can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
They look
And-
like they can't.
Hey, and I just, real quick.
Yeah.
I want to say, it's not the case, but if we were done and if we did have the product, there'd be one of these under every one of your chairs.
Yes.
That's right.
But
We'd
there
send
is
you
not
home with
anything.
one.
There is not
Yeah.
anything. I'm
You
so
know,
sorry.
That would have
Okay.
been so cool to do.
It would have been.
Bob, here's what we're doing. We're inviting you back. As soon as it's finished, we'll put one under every chair. You'll sing some songs from it. Is that a deal?
Deal.
Okay. I like that.
Witnesses.
See, I was going to say that you can find Rhythm of the World and all the Cowsills' great other music everywhere music is sold, but if you come here, when they come back, you can find it under the seat that you're sitting in. But you'll want to get the album. I certainly do, because their music is timeless and immortal, and you can learn more about all things Cowsills at cowsill.com.